welcome to Let's Talk in Toastmasters. I'm Emma, and this is Andrew, Mary, and Steve. Okay, our topic today is C1 speech. Most of you know that C1 speech is the first speech you will deliver in Toastmasters. But do you really know what a C1 speech is? And what kind of topics, what kind of materials should you talk about? Actually, the main goal of the C1 speech is ice-breaking, which is for you to introduce yourself. The ways of introducing yourself are not limited. For example, your hobbies, special experience, or any other things you want to share about. The most important thing is to let us remember who you are. There are two regulations in C1 speech. First, the time limit is 4 to 6 minutes. And second, you have to be a Toastmasters member. That is, you have to be at least an associate member who pays $300 to our treasurers. Now, I'm going to talk about how you could do to make your material into a great speech. Step 1. Write your script. The first thing you should do in this step is to find a core value for your speech. It's not advised to convey lots of different ideas in a speech. Instead, you should make your details or ideas surround the core value so that your core value would not be blurred and your speech would not be too complicated to understand. After you finding out the main point that you want to convey, start to build the outline. To list the outline can help you write a more organized and logical script. Okay. Now, you can write your content. It is commonly suggested. First, write it roughly without stopping, and then you go back to add details or revise some subtle grammar or usage errors. That is, in this way, you can make sure that your flow of thought would not be interrupted by constant pauses to check your minor mistakes. Now you have finished your script. It's time to practice. The first thing you should do is to memorize your script. Step 2. Memorize your script. Here, I would like to share my experience on how to memorize a script efficiently. First, read aloud the whole script several times until you are accustomed to all the sentences and words. Check the pronunciation you are unsure of. And then, memorize it paragraph by paragraph. This is what I do. I remember the first paragraph, and then I jump to the last paragraph. After I get the first and last paragraph done, I would go back to memorize the middle parts. And be careful, you should put more effort on memorizing the middle parts, because they are the parts that we would possibly forget the most. After finishing memorizing the script part by part, now connect all the paragraphs together and read out the whole script again and again until you can deliver it in the right pattern without hesitating. There are two things I want to remind you. The first one, scatter your memorizing process into several days. There are two reasons. One is that sleeping can solid your memory. And second, and the other reason is that you will not feel that stressed to memorize the whole script in a very short of time. And the next thing I want to remind you is every time you're memorizing your script, do not make it longer than 1 hour because it will hurt your throat and you will be tired too. Congratulations! Now you have memorized your script. Now we can come to the last part about techniques of how to deliver your script. Let me introduce each of general public speaking skills. Number 1, body language. To practice your body language, you should stand in front of a mirror so that you can see clearly how your body moves when you are talking, when you are speaking. And with the mirror, you can adjust your stance, gesture, and avoid constant waving. For example, some people are used to swaying left and right, or rubbing the clothes, or standing like a robot. Avoiding these problems and add some proper gestures in your script can make your speech more elegant. Number 2, vocal variety. There are many vocal varieties. You can change your tone, your pitch, your volume, or speed to make your speech more vivid and interesting. First, you can use volume, pitch, and speed to make your speech more interesting. There are examples. Okay? There is one day, happened in the freezing winter, but it made all the couples feel warm than ever. There's a day that likes chocolate, full of sweet and bitter taste. The day is Valentine's Day, love warfare, the girls' competition. By using vocal variety, you can make your speech alive. Second, you can also change the tone to differentiate characters. For example, this is the part of Snow White story, and this is the version with no vocal variety. One morning, when the queen asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" She was shocked when it answered, "You, my queen, are fair, but Snow White is even fairer than you." Without vocal variety, the audience would not be that into your story because they couldn't feel the strong emotions of different characters. So now, add some vocal variety in your speech, in your story. Let me demonstrate again. One morning, when the queen asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" She was shocked when it answered, "You, my queen, are fair, but Snow White is even fairer than you." Have you noticed? I changed my tone to classify 3 different characters: the narrator, the queen, and the mirror. By using vocal variety, you can easily grasp you can easily convey the idea you want to convey and easily convey the emotions, and the audience can grasp what you want to talk about. Okay. Next, pauses and stress. You may use pauses to separate breaths and use stress to make your sentence powerful. This is the example from Claire's script. I get a big family in Toastmasters, and I have my dreams to pursue. That's what I know. I can always challenge the clear yesterday and looking forward to the clear tomorrow. So, here's what I learned from my friend, Andrea. You can see that the pauses, by the pauses before the word so, you can know that the speech is going to the conclusion. And the stresses make the sentences more powerful. Okay, the last one is facial expression.